Tell them you're going to go to hell for eating that swine. See how they hate you. Tell them. Tell them that Jesus is going to kill you if you don't keep this Sabbath day. Tell them. And see how much they'll look at you like, man, what are you in a cult or something? What's wrong with you, man? I can read it out of the book. Isaiah chapter 66 said he's going to destroy the ones that eat that swine. Go ahead.
Verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own.
Yes, sir.
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
See, y'all don't understand. He chosen us. This is the really special part about this. When something good, very few people know about it. Just like very few people in the world hold wealth. You know, only about 5% of the people in the world that hold money. Ain't too many Bill Gates. Ain't too many Warren Buffetts. Very few people. Ain't too many of them sheiks and Bin Laden, all the people over there. Very few. And that's what Jesus said. Look, very few gonna have this eternal life. Count yourself as being grateful that you can hear and understand this. Don't look at yourself and say, oh man, ain't nobody like me. Man, I just feeling down. I need somebody just to stand with me. These your brothers and sisters in here. You stand with them. You ain't gonna stand with your family. Ain't gonna stand with you because they deep in this Babylon and worship. They ain't gonna stand. They think we crazy, but we read it. Go ahead, listen what he say here. It's Jesus talking.
Verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also.
Yes, sir.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me.
What they do to Jesus? They killed Jesus. They crucified him. They beat him. They're going to do the same thing to us. They're going to go against us, talk to us, call us devils. What did they tell Jesus? Say, you got a devil talking about you can forgive sin. They tell us all the time, y'all are devils. What y'all keeping that old law for? Get into the New Testament, the new book. The old book been done away with. And they look at us like we don't know what we're talking about. This is the issue at hand, man. I'm telling you. If you get past this, you're going to be all right. Because most people want to be light. Forget being light. I want to be special. I want to be special. You should too. He said, Israel is a peculiar people. We're not going to worship like they worship. We're not going to eat like they eat. We're going to do stuff differently. Why? Because he gave us this word to feed it to the world. But the world fed us this Babylonian system. Let's go to Hosea chapter 4. Well, we have 1 Corinthians chapter 10. Excuse me. Thank you. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20. You can't keep both of these now. I keep telling y'all this. I'm going to show you what he says right here. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. Y'all read too much in there. The reason why we read so much because we so dumb. If you ain't reading, brother or sister, you ain't gonna understand this stuff. Believe that. Believe that. We trying to understand. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, we'll start at verse 20. Listen to what he says here. Go ahead.
But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God. And I would not that you should have fellowship with devils.
Who are the Gentiles? Hey, they the non-believers, huh? That's what they used to say all the time. That, no, a Gentile is the so-called European or white people. That's them. You know, in the church they used to tell you either you're a Jew, which is you doing good, or a Gentile, which is you evil. No. Hey, a Gentile is talking about white people. You go to Genesis chapter 10, it'll give you the origin where the Gentiles come from. It's not a non-believer, as most of them say. If the Gentiles follow the God of Israel, even though they're Gentile, they still gonna get in. So you just can't say Gentile is a non-believer. But what do Gentiles do on December 25th? Celebrate Christmas, right? Celebrate Christmas and all this. This is what they do. And understand this, when you follow the Gentiles, you're going to do what they do. And Jesus said, you are followers of devils. What do we do on the 14th day of the first month in spring? Passover. If you don't know that, you follow the Gentile. See, people think they know something, but when you open this book, they become what you said then. This is what I heard. No, read to me what you said. Understand that. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 21. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils.
You can't sit at the Passover table and take the bread and the wine and then say, oh, I'm going to go there and worship with them on Easter Sunday. Or my Easter dress, Easter suit, Easter hat, Easter clothes, I'm clean. Jeff don't get clean over there, they just come and get the word. That's what people like. They like entertainment. If you like entertainment, this is not the place for you. Because we are trying to learn how to save ourselves. If you want some entertainment, go turn it on film or something. You can go and do whatever you want to do outside of here. We trying to learn. This Bible study, this Sabbath class is put here to learn how to save yourself. That's it. I ain't trying to take a year. I can care less. That one thing about me, and who already know me, I'm going to tell it like it is. Go ahead, brother.
22. Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Are we stronger than he?
That's what they're doing today. They're provoking the Lord to jealousy. How they provoking the Lord to jealousy? They keeping this mandate. Keeping. But this ain't what we're going to talk about. I'm just getting to the spot I want to get to. Well, let me show you something here. Let's go to Hosea. Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. Knowledge of this book is the only way you're going to get saved. Knowledge. That's all we put here for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, to get some knowledge. You're going to do what you want to do. I'm telling you, don't do what you want to do, because I did my job. I done warned y'all, I done told y'all what to do. You know the instruction on the Sabbath. Get it twisted. I'm going to do my job. This is my job right here. But Israel won't listen. They got it all figured out. They got it all figured out in their mind. When you lean to your own understanding and somebody else understanding, you're going to go wrong 99% of the time. For real. This man is crazy. When I'm talking about man, I'm talking about the species of man. It's crazy. The heart is evil. The mind is evil. It's really easy. It got to be tamed. It got to be. That's why God destroyed the whole world with Noah. Because he couldn't find nobody clean enough. And he looked down and saw Noah and said, okay, I continue my people through him and his son. This is what he's doing. And it's like that today. You can't find no righteous people around here. Find somebody doing what you're doing. I tried. I'm trying Albany. You got a few around the world that do what Israelites doing, but in Albany, ain't nobody doing what we're doing. You special. Hosea chapter 4, we're going to start with verse 1 and we're going to jump to 5. You got to learn this. Go ahead.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Oh, we living in those days, aren't we? It's a controversy. No knowledge. If you really want to find out how knowledgeable a person in the Bible, ask them three things. Ask them, when was Jesus Christ born? When did he die? And when he was resurrected? You're going to find out how dumb or smart they are. If they say December 25th, strike 1. If they say he was resurrected on Easter Sunday, strike 2. They say he died on Good Friday, strike 3. You out of there. You out of there. Next one. Okay. Yeah, balance up. Find this one. You ain't really got to say too much to them. Just say them three things. You'll find out how dumb they are in the scriptures. And some of these very, very smart people in the world got college degrees and all this stuff. But when they come to this book, they don't know. They don't know. Jump down to verse 5. This is what he says.
Therefore shall thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother.
Yes, sir.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
This is what's going on today. That's why our children are locked up for little small, little simple stuff that you see the other nations or the so-called white people, they get away with. Oh boy, just don't do it no more. They gonna give you 13-year probation for a simple, cause you stole somebody's store. 13 years, 10 years of probation. They kill your kids and they walk. This stuff right here. Because we ain't following the laws. We rejecting him, he rejecting us. You can read Leviticus chapter 26, he said, I'm going to persecute you, which is Israel, 7 times more than the nations. 7 times. That's why a black man killed a police dog, he get 26 years. A dog. Talking about that was an officer. That's a dog. But because a black man did it, he get 26 years. That's real. Look it up for you. Said 26 or 23. Something like that. Let's go to Revelation chapter 7. Well, before we read, he said, therefore, verse 5 said, therefore shall thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. This ain't literally talking about a mother. It's talking about something else. We ain't talking about this mother church that these people got this knowledge from, this Babylonian custom from. This is what he's saying. Let's go to Revelation chapter 17 and verse 1. We're going to pinpoint who is this mother. See, we got to learn this so we can teach our kids. If you love your kids or your nieces and nephews or your family, you'll know this and teach it to them because you ain't going to live all your days on this earth. Well, you don't live out, some might live to be 70, 80, 90, but you want to make sure you get that foundation in your kids and your loved ones so they can carry on. Revelation chapter 17, we're going to identify this mother. And they're all going to play back in the same thing. Revelation 17, verse 1. Go ahead, brother.
And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 veils, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Understand these 7 angels, this is the tribulation period. They're going to let out 7 vials of destruction. He said, I'm going to show you this great whore, which is this church. And he said, it sits on many waters. Waters are symbolic of people.
That's right.
You can read in the same chapter, Revelation 17, verse 15, people. The Bible going to interpret itself, but you just got to take a little time to get down with it. Verse 2, go ahead.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Yes, sir.
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
He said, with the kings of the earth have been committed fornication with her. That's symbolic, saying that you went out there and you slept with this whore, or you slept with this church. I gave you my laws. Just like somebody go out there and fornicate and have sex with another woman, knowing that you were betrothed to this man or engaged to this man or woman, you committed fornication. That's what God said. I was engaged to you. I'm going to marry you at the end. Now you out there and got with this church, following her ways and doing her worship instead of me. That's real bad. if you look at it in your area, like I said, you about to get married to somebody and they sleeping around. That's all they're trying to bring it up. That's symbolism. He said, made drunk with the wine of her fornication, meaning that her doctrine, wine. So he carried on with this woman, talking about this church, with a scarlet-covered beast. He gave you a description of what it looked like. Go ahead, verse 4. Listen to what it says here. Go ahead.
And the woman was arrayed in purple, scarlet color, decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication.
Who is that? Oh. Look at the color. What color is that? Scarlet. Who wear that? The Catholics. The Pope. This is the stuff, this is what Jesus gives you an idea and their characteristics and what they look like, what they wear, what they do. That's his crown that he wears sometimes. And that's the name, what he put up to 666. The vicar of Vicaria Philali. These are the customs of these people, wearing this purple. The description. Got this cross on their head, this Lent, where they take the ashes from different type of stuff and just put it on their head as a cross. Listen to what he say here. Who is that? Go verse 5. Read verse 5.
And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
So we know who that mother is that he said he's going to destroy. This is the mother church. He the one gave you Sunday. He's the one gave you Easter. He's the one gave you all this stuff. The Pope of Rome, the Catholics, which they got from Babylon. They intertwine with each other. When this man rolled around the world, they kissed his hand. Like he really liked Jesus Christ on this earth. Look how they worship him. God said, I'm going to get you double, boy. Bowing down the middle. All this stuff. This is the mother church. Kissing this man's hand. You know Israel going to be somewhere. He got them all in China, Korea, whatever. I just want to show you, there go Israel. We always somewhere, following after other people's gods. This is the mass that they take. It's supposed to be the bread and wine.
Kiss that ring too.
Kiss it? Yes, sir.
Yes.
I just want to show y'all who we talking about, this scarlet beast. This scarlet beast. Pope. Read that 5 over me.
And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots
Yes, sir.
and abominations of the earth.
Abominations of the earth. That's what it is, Mystery Babylon. I just want to make sure y'all understand who it is. God gonna show, God said, I reveal to my prophets the secret things. He revealed it to us. They ain't talking about this because they don't want to offend. Like I said, if you're going to follow Christ, you're going to offend a whole lot of these religions because you got the truth as Israel. Go ahead, verse 6.
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
Go ahead.
And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which has the 7 heads and 10 horns.
These 7 heads and 10 horns talking about these Gentile dynasties and these 4 winds. In Daniel chapter 7 we talking about. And the 10 horns is the European Economic Community, which is the revised Roman Empire in the end. He's going to run them. He's going to be the king over them. That's why God, when Jesus hit the earth, he going to go with these people and their followers in the lake of fire first. Right. He ain't going to judge them. Right. They know what they're doing. They know who they worship. Well, I ain't going to get into all that right there, but let's go to Revelation chapter 18 and verse 1. We're going to pick up where we started off at. So you can read with some understanding. We got to come out this system as a people. show you what they're gonna do to this Babylon. Go ahead.
And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and faithful bird.
Hateful bird. Listen what he's talking about. He said Babylon is falling. That system is going to fall. It's going to fall. Every foul spirit, meaning they're talking about the words that they speak. All these different type of birds is idolatry. How the United States got a bird, which is the bald eagle. That's a symbol. All these things they hold up high for idolatry. Like, you kill a bald eagle right here and see what happens. You going to jail. You going to jail. Kill a bald eagle around here. But go ahead, brother.
Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All nations have drunk. There's a Catholic church everywhere. Everywhere. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
With all the presidents of the United States, they got to meet with this guy. They're going to meet with him. They're going to bow to him. They're going to kiss his ring. I was looking for Obama to kiss his ring and bow to him, but he didn't do it, though. They got to meet with him. He's running. He's the one to give you your instructions to how you run your system, which is the Pope of Rome. Go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
The merchant, why they wax rich? Because he tell them, look, we're going to celebrate Christmas. We're going to buy all these Christmas presents. This is what we do. We're going to celebrate Easter because, like I said before, Jesus is supposed to die on Good Friday and resurrect on Easter Sunday. This is what he said. And these people, especially our people, we're going to go out there and buy all them suits, buy all them dresses, buy all them hats, and they become rich. They shipping this stuff in the United States. We the biggest, we the biggest import system here. It's not really just talking about the United States now. It's talking about something bigger than the United States. Don't think Babylon is United States only. It's talking about this whole system.
That's right.
Whole system. A lot of people go ahead and say, oh, he's talking about America. America like a small peon in Bible prophecy. Small. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven say, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plague.
He's telling you, come out of her. Don't worship how she worshiped. Don't celebrate what she celebrated, because he's going to reward to her double. And he said in Matthew chapter 24, he said, what's going to happen?